Brother, I'm asking you a question. How long has he played for top? He scored against all the top six. And he's played for Brighton like 2 seasons. How's that not cold?
Name me a left winger that's done it. Name me a left winger that's done that,
bro. Because he didn't score this season. It's funny.
Yeah, exactly.
But you lost anyway. But how's that funny?
Because Son didn't score against. Son hasn't scored against a lot of the top 6 this season.
Son, we lost.
No. But he's done it before. He's done it before. He's done it before. He's done it before.
He made us lose. We was in there.
He's done it before. You made yourself lose, bro.
You lost the ball.
Close the door.
He
made yourself lose. Who does this? He made yourself lose. Right, who's going to go the whole season undefeated? No one's done that.
We lost in the first 4 games, no? Man United, so... At least we ain't lost at home.
Yeah, that's a record that might get bossed up soon still. Me personally, I think the Brentford game's more harder than Man City.
You're on a crazy run, Man United, right?
At home.
No, it's all right.
At
home. 13 wins on the spin.
Is it?
How many wins on the spin are you now, PK?
13. Us and the only 8 teams in the whole of the English football tier on there.
So you're up there with Man United?
No, we're higher than Man United.
Jesus.
But you're up there on the form table, yeah?
On the form table, yeah.
That's good.
We've won 30, not unbeaten, won.
Jesus.
Chat to them properly. Specs couldn't get no files.
You have to move eventually.
Bro, the other day, my phone was on Do Not Disturb. Pep phoned me.
Oh, yeah.
Thinking, what the hell? Where is he from?
Again?
You defo would have made the top 10 list.
Me? What, worst transfers?
To be fair, Pep is making some mad decisions.
It's true.
He's moving rash these days, so you never know.
PK, very brash.
Pep again?
That's unlike me, bruv.
He had problems with Yaya. I don't think he could handle you.
Me and Yaya, we're very similar, you know.
No.
In terms of the way we play, our drinking habits.
Off the pitch, yeah.
Yeah, we're the same, bro. We're cannons. We're me, him, Paul Gascoigne, R.I.P. Paul Gascoigne. I just found out he died, you know.
Just today? Nice.
Gascoigne ain't dead.
I'll be honest, every time I find out he's alive, I'm shocked though.
Wait, he's not dead?
Yeah, see?
What?
That confused me. You confused me.
That's why I said nice.
I was like, what?
Paul
When this
Gascoigne's
happened,
alive.
Unbelievable still.
No way.
But he's basically
He's alive, bro.
walking.
Long live Gascoigne.
He's filming Walking Dead.
He's basically season 7.
He's had to do the experience with Margs in Kent.
Yeah. I'm going to do one.
You what?
Going to do a zombie experience.
Is it, yeah? Why?
Why not?
Why though? Why zombie experience?
That's what they do. They bring you in a bunker. It's like 100 feet underground, and then you're in there with zombies. They give you a gun and
But
a
you
torch.
can't even
What?
punch up the zombies for real though.
Well, that's what, that's what we're talking about.
I need to
I
hear
paid
what
my money,
Lippy's
bro.
objections are.
So wait, what? So what can you? How do you win? Like,
How do you win?
Yeah, I think you'll win by escaping alive.
Nah.
So, but how do they kill you though?
What happens if they catch you?
Tag.
So you're just basically, it's basically a race.
You're a zombie now and they catch you.
Nah, you're out.
Wow, that's a great point though.
That's what I'm saying.
They give you a gun and they give you a torch, and they put you and your crew in the bunker underground.
Is that laser tag?
Nah, I think it's bullets.
Bullets.
Are they like the zombies from Black Summer or like the zombies from Walking Dead? I'm not sure.
Black Summer.
Black Summer's that show on Netflix where the zombies sprint. They're on the same boat team.
Nah,
I'm not on zombies with pace.
The ones from I Am Legend. The ones from I Am
That's the whole
Legend.
film for me. Have you seen was it World War Z or something like this?
Yeah, I like that film.
With Brad Pitt?
Yeah.
No, it's
And
the zombies are all fast. Them zombies move too quick. Them zombies are on too much smoke. That don't make sense. I like when they're fast. When they're walking around like, that's dead, fam. You can
That's
easily get away.
zombies. They're supposed to do the thriller walk, man.
Exactly. I want to see Michael.
Reanimated corpses.
Let me tell you the truth. World War Z, I'm not 100% sure I survive. Like Walking Dead and that, I'm the boss. Walking Dead, I'm the boss. I run
Black
the
Summer,
ends.
100% dying.
World War Z, I don't know if I survive.
You're dead in Walking Dead. What are you talking about?
No chance.
You're knackered after an hour.
No, I've watched Walking Dead from season 1, bro.
I didn't even
I've watched Walking Dead from season 1. I run the whole place.
You're knackered after watching the first episode of Walking Dead. You're going to be all right surviving it. No way.
No, I'm telling you, the way I pattern it, I'll run that whole thing. I'm built for Armageddon.
I'm going to introduce the panel from my right to my left because today we're going to be running down the top 10 transfers of the winter transfer window. The good thing about this episode is we get to be right from the day the window closes because we're not ever wrong. As a unit, we're never wrong. You lot are wrong sometimes about some stuff.
You lot?
Individually.
Yeah, but as a unit, we're never wrong.
Well, you're not putting yourself in there?
Definitely not.
He has to be in
100%
there.
you're in there.
Erling Haaland, should we talk?
No, you're right about that, but you've been wrong about a lot.
From my right to my left, We've got a man who thinks he could survive a zombie apocalypse but can't survive a second episode. He's from the worst borough in London. Well, he lives in the worst borough in London. He's not from there.
If we was in a zombie apocalypse, yeah, these will all be my soldiers.
Shut up, soldiers.
I'm just letting man know now. These will be my soldiers. Lippy will be my lieutenant.
Man said lieutenant. I thought it was lieutenant.
Same thing.
Nah, this is a new one.
It's like left hand man.
It'd be rude not to make it loons though.
Huh?
It'd be rude not to make
Lose
it.
is going first. Lose is dying first. Lose ain't listening to a single instructions. Lose, don't open that door.
Shut up, man.
He might be a zombie now, man.
Lose will beef me. Like, he'll just go and start up his own end. You know what I'm saying? Like, his own clique.
Walking Dead stuff, you know.
He's going to walk out and then start plotting how to rob your base.
Yeah, literally. You ain't gonna give a
Even in zombie apocalypse, man, are still on the roads. This is mad.
Anyway, his name's Margs. No behaviour. The other day I had Rian Brewster on it and Jeremy Bogle. That was class. Jaden Bogle. I'm thinking of Jeremy Bogle. Jaden Bogle.
You're doing a poet.
I'm not Boga.
No, because you're the one that corrected me.
Okay, I got to correct you a lot.
Did you figure out if your last pick?
Shouts out to man. Obviously, you know what it is. The Blades might be my championship team now. So if you just see me,
What does he play?
yeah. If you see me,
They just happen to be second in the championship.
if you see me at away games or home games, don't be
Good
surprised.
as well, man.
Cause that's my guys. But obviously, I'm still getting buried in the Stretford, and you know what it is.
Sheffield United going to have to start paying for Rian Brewster at some point, though.
Oh yeah, I see them. The ducking Klarnas, isn't it?
Yeah.
I see them.
Ducking Klarnas.
Ducking Klarna payments.
I didn't know that.
I hear that.
Yeah, and then they're gonna see him on no behaviour. He's gonna ruffle some feathers.
Next on the panel, we got a man who's either representing Church Road or Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's actually West Germany, aka Croydon, who I'm representing.
Oh,
today.
fair. Europa! Yeah. His name's Lippy.
I survived the zombie thing.
You reckon?
100. Stealth. They ain't got the same senses as
You
man.
can slow your heartbeat down so they don't think you're alive.
Stealth. You gotta just, it's all about the unseen in those situations. Trust me. But if there's stealth zombies, we're finished.
You ain't surviving.
Yeah, no, we're
You know
finished.
there's no Uber in the zombie apocalypse. You ain't surviving. How you getting from A to B?
The Uber pulls up as a zombie. I didn't even know it was dark. I'm wrapped. I hear you.
It's mad too.
I hear you, yeah.
Because you don't talk to the driver, you don't know.
Yeah, you just get in. That's the thing. I
always talk to my
on
drivers.
Spaces.
yeah,
zombie
I'm on
driver.
a space.
Man, then hold on. This guy's took a weird left.
He's biting my arm. Wait, let me land.
One sec.
Certain man will be alright, but certain man won't. But Lippy will be alright. But I don't have a shadow of a doubt in my mind that I'll survive. I think you'll survive, but you wouldn't leave your yard.
Yeah, I'm on the second floor.
You'll be that you with the cameras everywhere and you got the pattern up, but you just don't leave the crib.
I'll explore.
Yeah.
I'll roam.
And then one day
I'll roam.
you let someone in and you die.
Curtains.
Probably you.
No, but I won't die though.
All right, okay.
You just come to take his CCTV.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Next on the panel, we got a man who dropped a freestyle the other day, and I don't know what else he's getting up to.
Well, what are you getting up to? How was your weekend?
My weekend was good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nothing else to...
Nah.
Alright,
I'm
cool.
gonna survive the zombie apocalypse.
Say no
How
more.
you doing?
I'm good, man. But
His
if you don't want to
name's
say, I don't
Jordy.
want to say.
His name's Jordy.
You're
Margs?
a two episode man.
Yeah.
We'll buck you on like the side of the road to the next town, and the audience will connect with you, but you'll just do something dumb like just veer from the crowd like for no reason and just get killed. You won't last.
That's Lumos, man.
Lumos is a zombie already, bro.
He's a zombie now.
From early, he's a zombie, bro.
Lumos is the character in the first episode, and then you forget that character was ever in the show, and then one day you just see him walking into
he
zombies
comes
and
back
go,
as
"Oh my
you
man!"
See a zombie wearing beats.
Listening to Bob Marley.
Yeah. He's taking the virus to Jamaica.
Burn the boy tracksuit.
Jamaica was cool
Yeah,
till
Jamaica
Lumos
was
touched
calm.
down.
There's yardy zombies now. Yo, lucky that they can't swim.
We're watching YouTube videos about Jamaican gang beef, but it's actually about zombies.
Why is that zombie dressed like that? That's funny. That's funny.
Next on the panel, we got a man who reckons he is completely unrattleable. He's going to make an appearance on a big show in the next couple of weeks to represent Arsenal. His name's Miles Fearon.
AKA the best looking guy on YouTube, man. Don't know.
Still.
It's not going to change until I come off this. But then again, he'll still be here because Michael Jordan's still the GOAT and he left long time.
You see, yeah, you'd survive, yeah, but like the crowd, like the audience wouldn't know how. Yeah. Like, you know, like, because you're just like such a wassy. Yeah, you know, just surviving.
Man leaves him in bare stampedes. Get to the next destination, he's dead.
Yeah.
You know what was said? When the zombies are running past the little sick kid. They're just running past him. Like, there's something about him. We got to get his blood. There's something in him.
Nah, they can't catch me, man. They won't even see me.
I've seen you run.
I
You
can
can't
run,
run far or fast.
Of course I can.
You'll survive, but we just won't know. You know, we just won't know how. Like, how's this you ain't dead? It's crazy. We don't know, but you'll just keep
Tactics,
surviving.
man. Like Lippy said, you just got to be smart with it. More time, you just got to chill in the yard or in the bunker. That's it, man. You got to maneuver, man. You can't be outside on the block.
Nah, you gotta be outside. You gotta scavenge. You gotta be. You gotta be outside. I can't lie.
You can't stay in one
You need
spot,
resources.
bro.
Because
Hey, let's-
you can't use guitar.
And let's be honest, patient zero is in that Toys R Us.
Yeah.
100%. That's their base.
Bro, that's where it got created. That's the origin. Man,
Yeah, you got to go B&Q. Now listen, you got to go B&Q.
You're dying, man.
Right?
You're dying.
Now listen,
Hey,
listen.
Margs, take it back.
It's going to get
listen.
toilet seats and that. In the zombie apocalypse.
Let's get a yucca
In
plant.
it, trying to buy a barbecue. Mid-apocalypse.
Wood up the yard.
Getting dogs and that.
Go JD. Get 2 tracksuits.
A man went B&Q.
You
There's
gotta
a
get
zombie
the stuff.
apocalypse.
Nah, trust me, bro. You got to
I
get
was
the
trying
gas
to buy
canisters.
soil and that, bro.
Gas canisters. You got to get generators.
What you doing in your garden?
Couple
Big man,
baseball
just-
bats.
You gotta survive.
You got to survive. Yeah, you got to be outside. What am I going to do? Survive what? With a fork in my yard. You got to go stock up.
You ain't got weapons in your yard. Stored. Next on the panel, we've got a man who's full of bars today. Just bars.
You
You bars. His name's PK Humble. He's 13 wins on the bounce, playing the best football of his career. Maybe. I've only watched the last 2 years of his career, so I'll say the best football of his career, considering I've only seen him play 2 years. And yeah, man, he's. I like that.
Fresh home.
What you're wearing there?
what the costume?
Is it a costume?
Kamis.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a kamis.
Kamis, yeah.
Kamis.
Costume. Yeah, it's very. I'm just come back from Morocco.
You got the triple black.
Yeah, triple black. I come back from Morocco, obviously.
Nice though.
I liked it. I liked it. I got specs on as well. He asked me for one.
It's nice.
But I told him to send the money, but he ain't opened my message.
Specs, his AirPods have still got wires, so yeah.
Ross.
Yeah, I even got my AirPods, and I keep forgetting to do that. You know,
My AirPods are in my house somewhere, but I don't know where they are.
we won 13 on a bounce. I got an assist on the weekend. What else did I do? I think every game I played, I've been man of the match. You know,
What do you think is down to this form?
what this form? The team's just actually too good, bro. Like it's live all like the team's actually just too good for the league. Yeah, like with Miles, I don't see. But we're winning more every other game like 3 or 4-0, bro.
Can you get promoted in this league?
Yeah, we'll get promoted. We'll go to Enfield's league.
Oh, you came down.
Yeah.
That's why you're smashing up this league.
Nah, that's not the reason, bro.
One of you've already been up that high level. You came down.
But remember, I played Euro Division as well.
Is it?
I played up.
I'm not saying you're not a baller, but okay, cool.
I'll survive. I think I'll survive on the actually, I don't think I'll survive.
I think
you know.
I think the outbreak will change you. I think you'd lose everything in the outbreak, and you'd be like the leader of one of the communities, but you'll be like a serious man, like not the PK that we know now. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
You think so?
Ah, no,
I'll
you
change.
He's got a lot of youngers, so I'm thinking like cult leader,
Yeah.
warlord
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of thing. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what? Cult leader.
Yeah, so you're the back.
I don't
You're,
like
you're,
the
nah,
coach,
you're the
though.
back chilling. So I want to speak to
Cyrus.
PK. And
yeah,
then-
like the big man.
But I don't like coats though. Coats are like they take advantage.
But you ain't got a
of
choice
people.
in this apocalypse, bro.
It's true. You gotta adapt.
You can't be a Jehovah's Witness now, can you?
It's either
No.
that or just knocking on zombie doors. Excuse me. PK, got
Have you heard the one?
Man's knocking on
I said
zombie
he's knocking on
doors.
zombie doors.
With zombies.
He's trying to change them.
Be a cult leader.
Trying to change the zombies.
Anyway, welcome to the show, PK Humble.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure.
Last but not least, of course, he's representing Palmeiras, and he's wearing some trainers that are gonna get Bape sued.
100%, man. It's taking too long. New Vibba out now. Video, song, all of that. Take a look. I'm really happy about that.
And-
Apart from that.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, new Vibba is out now. There's a video out. Better Dan. There's a new. Is it EP or album?
Yeah, new EP out, Lost and Found. And we had a party the other day as well. It was really good.
And you had a party and a question because this is a callback to a few episodes ago. Real or fake?
Thought
Thought so.
Fake.
Nope. thought so. Margs, does Poet survive the apocalypse?
Poet dies in the credits.
So I survived right to the end.
You know the death in the beginning to show you what the zombies
What the movie's about, yeah.
That's what he's the death. He's that death.
I think honestly, the Poet zombie is just the same. Come on, man's outside.
Yeah, I would fully be outside. I would love
Come
it.
to think of it, I've never seen a zombie cry.
All right, boys, I'm going to read off some players who did not make our top 10, got single votes for best transfer of the winter window.
A lot of single votes will be me. Let me just
Margs in 10th went for Pedro Porro. I could see it. He was on my shortlist.
Football Manager one, innit? You tried it. Yeah, I hear you.
Nah, but he's good
I
though.
said you tried it.
Never seen him. You seen him play?
Yeah, football manager thing.
Specs isn't here to defend Kamaldeen Suleimana. I'm sure he has a good reason.
I'm sure he has a good reason. Tego's so condescending.
Savage Dan's ducking the smoke again, but he voted big on David Datro Fofana.
There's no way Dan knows him.
In the best.
No way. There's no way.
He doesn't know Ansu Fati.
He just did the
There's no
Chelsea
way.
thing.
Dan and Miles haven't watched football in a couple of years because they voted for Danny Ings.
Oh my.
I should have put him in my best, but
Nah, man.
No
should've, man.
chance.
Should have, bro.
No way.
No.
Some of the guys that made man.
Danny Ings is injured now.
Dan and Miles went with a player that was just outside my top 10, John Joe Shelby. I still believe at sign of Nottingham Forest, he can make something happen for
Yeah, I
them
think
this
so.
year.
Yeah, I think he could do something.
Influential.
PK Humble again. Football is a second sport for him because he put Cody Gakpo in.
You try Ghana. You try.
Nah, he ain't done anything,
Ghana,
bro.
What do you mean?
He ain't done a
As
thing.
the best, one of the best
He ain't done a
signings.
thing, PK.
you seen him play?
Bro, he might change what
No,
they
he
mean.
might.
Bro, don't use your brain. Don't think because of what Tego's saying. Don't let a man.
You know they call him
stand you.
007.
7 appearances, 0 assists, 0 goals.
That was a joke for like Grealish though, wasn't it?
And it was a joke for Jadon Sancho.
Well, it works for all of them.
It
Yeah,
was
but
Jadon
brother,
Sancho,
just-
that was it. Yeah.
He's gonna warm up, bro.
You gotta be special to be the 007.
All right. Next, we've got a player that only Lippy voted for,
I know who it is.
Jacob Kiwior.
You know what?
Everyone just looked at him.
He broke the sprint record.
Jordy voted 4th place, Harry Suter. I believe it. I like the way he looks.
Boys.
This
200
guy.
centimeters.
Get ready. He's
Scored an own goal.
He's scored an own goal this weekend.
Exactly.
No, he's terrible.
Blueface scored
that,
2
centre
own
back?
goals the other day.
Yeah.
Leicester.
Yeah,
He
but
plays in He played in Scotland and Sunderland, right?
get
Stoke.
ready.
Was he New
Stoke.
Zealand?
Stoke.
Australian?
Stoke.
Australian.
Scottish.
Stick.
But he was Scottish.
He was
on
Scottish.
FM
Yeah,
18.
nah,
Oh,
scrap
that
that guy, man.
stinks. That's too far away.
Do you know what I love about this? No, but they got in common this thing. You know what I love about this is when you're upset about Suter and then it comes to the next person and they just go straight to you because you believe that Dan Juma's the second best signing of the summer.
Yes.
Wow.
The winter, sorry.
Not because of the player, because of the situation. Spurs need strikers. They need goals if the Harry Kane's not there. Richarlison busts
It's a
out.
winger, innit?
Junior comes and scores in his debut.
He's a forward swinger.
LF?
They need goals. Son's not scoring. You need goals.
What is
Yeah.
going on with Son though?
Son's not
Against
scoring.
What was that? FA Cup?
Yeah. Third goal. They need goals.
We should start sin bins in Filthy.
Right.
That's not good for the episode.
You better turn that thing around.
Next, we got a
Quick
player
sin
who,
bin
again,
for you, bro.
PK definitely had on FIFA and Specs definitely had a Football Manager, Pablo Sarabia.
Yeah. That is definitely my guy. on FIFA.
yeah. He got his cup.
No, it was FIFA 18. He had such a cold card on an Ultimate Team.
And he can play. He can play false 9 as well. You know.
Yeah, he can. I hate him.
I
hate
don't
him.
rate
I
him.
actually hate him. I'll be
He
honest.
played all right on the weekend, though.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I never liked him. A player who three Arsenal fans voted for in Lippy, PK, and
It's
Miles.
good experience for him.
Sambi Lokonga
Good experience. I think that's a good signing.
That's good for him.
I
for
think
Crystal
terrible.
Palace.
That Cameroon, that
Absolutely
Cameroon side
terrible.
they got at Crystal
These
Palace.
men have seen this guy play terrible and they go, that's a great signing. They don't even
No,
understand
no,
him
no,
no
no.
more.
For them, he looks
You've
it's
not
good for
seen
them,
him
good for
play
them.
well, but
It's
he's
gotta
a
be a
great
bad
Can
signing.
I tell you
He's
something?
trash.
If
He's
I showed
trash.
you a picture of Lokonga's face and you'd never seen him before, and I said, who does he play for?
Palace.
You would say Palace.
Yeah, fair
It's
enough.
a good signing. He's got the trim.
All right, this next
take it
player,
back.
this next player got one vote, and I want his name said because he is sick, but it was number 1 from PK because he's PK's friend, Antoine Semenyo.
Yeah,
Player.
I think he's gonna change the dynamics of the Premier
Team
League.
did you join?
Bournemouth, unfortunately.
Bournemouth.
And that's
Why
why
is
it's
that
going to be
unfortunate?
difficult because
They're
he's
gonna
go
probably
back
not
down.
going to be in the Premier League next
Yeah,
year.
get back down.
No, he'll go back up.
But yeah, he's
He'll
got
go back up.
because he looked good the other day. You see that
Yeah.
run he went on.
But he done the cheeky thing.
Yeah, he did. It was very cheeky.
You know what it is though? I feel like you see when you make a run like that, yeah, you don't have to square the ball. Because
hear
you've done so much
I hear
work.
it. No, I agree.
So you're allowed to be greedy.
I agree.
But you should square it though.
Or square it, and when
Don't.
when my man scores, everyone celebrates with him.
No, because you know them guys there, they'll turn around, they never look at you, they'll just run off and start celebrating.
It's your,
I wanna
it's your
get- I
debut
wanna-
as well. It's
Huh?
your debut, so you're
For real?
already up. Yeah.
Think that the other day, Osherman.
Yeah.
When my man went through everybody and he ran off, he said, no.
All right. This next person got votes from Felix, Stevo, Jordy, and Tego. Matthias Cunha.
Nippy.
Good. I think he's
You
going to
just
be a
like
good
him
Premier
because
League
he's
player.
fast.
You can play, man.
I think he's going to be a good Premier League player.
I think it's just another player going towards. They'll ruin
Next
it, man.
player, Margs is going to have to explain more than anybody, even though Specs had him way higher than him, so did Poet. Lippy had him 10th, and his name is Weston McKinney. Dog.
No, it is. He was the last of the players that I knew on the list.
Yeah, so okay.
I'll be honest.
I thought he was good because obviously sometimes he's half decent on Football Manager.
Margs, you gotta be kidding me.
Margs came downstairs and said, dog, his mental statistics in Football Manager.
He was good from.
And then I looked at them and they weren't as good as I thought they was.
Nah, but he was good from. Was it Schalke?
Yeah,
that's where
you
he
were
was
bigging him up a few weeks ago, by the way. So
Yeah, nah, Schalke.
you better be
That was my
consistent.
guy, Schalke days.
Wait, so I'm not the only one that voted for him?
No.
Oh, that's all right then.
Next
I
up,
put Adam
You don't mind the Rico.
next up we got a
Just
player
don't
that
down alone.
PK voted this next guy high. Specs voted him. Jordy voted him, and I voted him. Chris Wood.
Yep.
I think if he gets goals for Forest, Forest low key the position they put themselves in to the position they could be at the end of the season. Every sign has got
And
to be
there's
considered a great
There's
signing.
bare teams I'm looking at. I'm thinking, why didn't you sign him?
Yeah,
But has
agreed.
Forest got mad money? Like, who's their owners?
The Prem.
Some guy that he owns Olympiacos as well. He's got bread.
And
still.
they won the playoffs,
Yeah,
championship.
There's money.
So what
there's
does that
money
mean?
around. There's
That's the
money
richest
around.
prize in football.
So you get more money from winning the playoffs than the.
But they
thing.
also haven't spent. They've got a lot of free transfers, a lot of loans.
But I saw it at the start of the season they signed bare
They'll be
players.
lucky if Chris Wood gives them a league goal to the end of the season.
This is the truth. I don't understand why this
Why?
is a good
Excuse
signing.
me?
Based on
telling
what?
you. Well, how many league goals he got this year?
Wait, he hasn't played much.
So
He's
what
good
are you
for
basing
Newcastle.
on for him to be a good goal scorer?
He might not be a good goal scorer though.
Because he is a goal scorer.
He's
a good
He's not a goal
Size.
scorer.
Even
I
if
know,
he's
even
You
though
take a
he's
look at his
a
record, see if he's a goal
He's
scorer.
not a
We're not gonna
prolific
say he's
goal
gonna
scorer.
bang goals, but he's gonna be
I've watched him
effective.
play a
He'd
few
be a
times
good
this year.
signing.
And he's been dead, bro.
As a target man with Brendan Johnson off him,
I don't think they're playing like that. The way Gibbs White and all that's moving, I think they're on a
have
bit
anyone
more
to
than
play
that. I
like
don't
that
think they're
too.
going to play to his strengths.
Number 13 player that didn't make our list. Greg voted for him. Specs voted for him very high. Jordy voted for him relatively high. Miles voted for him, and I voted for him for relatively high. I'm surprised he didn't make the top 10. Craig Dawson.
What?
That could be a difference maker for Wolves.
You man are
bro.
joking.
That's it.
Once they lost Connor Cody, and I think the manager changed, and then everyone looked around and went, why did we let Connor Cody go on loan? That's weird. To get Craig Dawson in January, that's a good bit of
Dawson's
business.
sick, man. And they beat Liverpool when he scored on his debut.
Yeah, banger as well.
I
Proper
don't know why
centre-back
West Ham shouldn't
volley.
even let him go.
Not really a volley, half volley. And number 12, votes from Greg, from Lippy, from Jordy, high from Poet, Noni Madueke.
Oh, I love that player.
He looked
I
very
love
good
that player.
against Fulham. I'm not
He
going to
looked-
lie.
I saw people complaining. I don't get it.
He's had
They're
injuries.
Chelsea fans. They're spoiled. They've been spoiled all their life.
Yeah.
I watched him against Arsenal this season when he came on as a sub, and at Emirates he's doing
good.
bits,
I like
man.
him.
I wasn't
hope he
aware
stays
of
injury-free.
but Tego made me aware of a very extensive injury record.
He does have an injury record. I
think that's why he
So
left
I'll keep an eye on that. But he
Is
looked.
that why he
nippy.
left Spurs initially because of the injury record?
I didn't
Not
know.
as far as I know. I think he's pro.
Was he
in
a
his
wonder
pro
kid?
years.
Because his youth career is a bit like
Yeah, it's a good
different
question.
for
It's a good question.
I don't think so. I think no. He just moved to Netherlands young.
Might be one of those agents. The
Madueke.
Madueke.
The
Wasn't he?
PSV.
Wasn't he at Palace then Spurs then?
Nah, he wasn't a
went to-
wonder kid.
I
He wasn't a wonder
I
kid.
don't remember that name
How
by
did
him.
these boys end up in Holland and that? Because that's
No, he actually just moved there, like with his mum.
oh okay.
Is what I
One of
read,
that
Good
thing.
agents as well.
Yeah, a lot of them. But a lot of the Chelsea's always go to the young Chelsea boys always go
Yeah,
to.
that's sister
You'll
club.
find like a director
Vitas.
of football at Chelsea.
Vitas.
Like I'll call them and set that. Yeah. Number 11 on our list didn't make the top 10. Had high votes from Lippy and Dan. Joao Felix.
I think that's a good signing. I think it's a good
What,
signing.
like £10 million loan, and he's already suspended for most.
Nah,
of
but
it.
that happens though. I got suspended on my debut.
Yeah, but you didn't come in January on loan.
No, but that's just how. If that
I
ever
think they
happened, he
need
was
him.
warm,
I
bro.
think they need him.
They need him.
They don't need.
They
Jao.
I don't think
another
they need him.
false nine.
Honestly, the game he played,
He's
yeah,
a busy
He was
striker,
moving
boy.
warm,
I
bro.
think they need him. I think they need
They
him.
don't need him, man. That stinks, man.
That
He should be
stinks,
on the
bro.
worst
That's bad
signings
business.
list.
That's just spending money.
Why does it
Depth
stink?
is
Kai
stinks.
Havertz doesn't score consistently.
don't
Aubameyang's
need
not
the
even in the squad.
Joao
Felix
Felix
is
scores consistency.
no, but he's gonna score more than bloody
Oh,
Aubameyang.
he'll at least help the other wingers, the guys that
I'm
playing
a
off
big
him
Joao
score.
Felix fan. I think if he'd have signed for Arsenal or Man United, I'd be having a conversation.
Nah,
I think him
United
signing
would
for
have
Chelsea
They need a proper
on loan.
striker.
Because
What's the
what's he
difference?
going to do for Chelsea this year?
Yeah,
What are they going to do? Playing the
They've
same
got
false line
Modric.
where Havertz can play on the left and then bring Modric in after. There's no like an option to buy. You just got him there for no reason. It
Nah,
stinks.
He has to be there. Havertz and Aubameyang aren't it, bro.
That's facts.
The
They are
options, they're not.
it.
No one's
They
scoring,
had
you know.
to get someone. And if a quick fix, come on, Yao Felix
Quick
was
fix,
a quick
though.
fix. I know, but it's,
How's that a
it's,
quick fix?
To go where
it's Yao
though?
Felix. What do you mean to go where? They'll score goals, bro.
The young
I
striker got
think
injured.
that's
The young
what I
striker got injured. Aubameyang don't score. Is it Broja? He got injured. And then so they brought in Fofana, Felix, and then they've got Kai Havertz, 3 strikers till the end of the season.
Well, no,
It
they've
makes
got
sense.
no strikers till the end of the season. No, they've got no strikers till
they
the end of the
play-
season.
That's their 3 strikers.
No, but they could
Havertz, Fofana, João Felix.
Blood, you the one that got Weghorst, you know.
That
Bloody
stinks.
hell, bro.
They should. Weghorst would do them wonders.
No,
with
why are you
with what they
running
got
up
around
with
them.
these guys?
Talking about-
Weghorst,
With
Wood,
what
are
they
you
got
lot
around
doing?
them.
What are you
with,
lot doing?
With
How
what
we
they
play?
got around
How we
them,
play, man?
with the wingers and stuff that they
Been
bought,
warming up for too
Weghorst would do wonders for them. They need a 9.
I think with the amount of money they spent, you think they'd sign a striker, but they didn't.
But they got inverted wingers. What's a 9 gonna do? Look at Aubameyang.
But I like Felix, though. Maybe it's 'cause I like Felix.
But we're going to get into it. I love Felix, but I could still call it a bad signing. Number 10 on our list, and I'm not going to accuse anyone here of recency bias. No chance. Especially not Miles, who had him 2nd, or Steve-O, who had him 6th, or Greg, who had him 5th. Tete.
What the hell is this?
Miles, you had Tete second.
This 22-year-old that none of you lot knew about.
Miles, you had Tete second.
Who's
He
playing
did
in
well,
France.
this weekend, man.
He did very well.
Miles, you had Tete second.
Yeah.
Tete, go on. Why is Tete second?
Let's talk about number 9, man. Please.
yeah.
Now, let's just go.
We gotta be quick with some of
Many
these
goals.
guys.
The memory card.
gonna go
the memory-
goals.
Yeah, the memory card's crazy.
Greg would love that.
Let me get a sweep, please.
Talk us through Tete, Miles.
Leicester, they need goals, man. He's gonna step up and get them a lot of goals. Vardy's finished. He's a young winger,
Nah, don't worry
22
anymore.
Brazilian, got flair. I think he's gonna bring something for Leicester. That
I think he will.
The
He does
other-
look,
the other
does
wingers
look
don't
good.
bring.
He does look good. I'm not going to rub out the fact that you picked him, and he does look good. I think you picked him based on recency bias.
nah, he's been good, man.
He's been good. He played one game.
Yeah, but you know as good as your last game, bro. And
Well, that's true. It's not true. It's not true.
you know you're only as good as your last game, and he's
I hate that saying. You're only good as your last game.
Right, because you've had more bad games than good.
No,
Okay.
it was just nonsense.
It's a good look that they sold Perez, put Tete there, and Tete scored.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a good
yeah.
look.
No, they've upgraded this window. Definitely less.
Where's Albrighton? Is he gone?
He's
He's gone to West Brom.
on
He
loan.
won
It
a
works
game
though.
time.
You've been playing good.
Yeah,
You stink the place up your next game and you lose. All that other stuff counts for nothing.
nah,
That's
bro.
just an English
You can't chat to me.
mentality.
I've been playing good, bro. Shut your mouth.
You should have been playing good last game. The last game when we
Yeah,
lost.
it
when
happens,
when
bro.
When it mattered, you weren't there, mate.
I've been there for the last 10 games. Now what?
Let's see if this applies.
Yeah.
Second episode. Are you the most inconsistent player in the history of Filthy?
I'm consistent.
There you go.
Whatever.
You don't know where you're getting from a second episode. That's consistency.
That's an argument within itself, you
Are you
know.
crazy?
You're a 60-minute player.
I'm consistent.
That's
He's a first half player. Second half, he dries out.
I said, boss, why did you sign me then?
You knew the problems.
Juventus are trying to tear up Paul Pogba's contract. Paul Pogba's like, bro, what did you say?
You don't know I was cursed.
I'm consistent, if anything.
Tete looked good. I like the look of him. Leicester with a Brazilian. That's
man.
nice.
Nah, man, he should have been on this list, man.
No, he shouldn't. Probably not. But it could be. But Miles could end
Yeah,
up
no,
being a genius.
yeah, it could be, yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're right, that's sick.
Thank you.
You can't thank me now.
All right. And we're going to go straight to number 9 on our list. We spoke more about João Felix than we did Tete, but thanks, Miles.
Tete, man, do your thing.
This next player was voted 3rd by Steve-O, 1st by Specs,
Oh, no.
2nd by Margs. It's Wout Weghorst.
All right.
Okay, that's first by
then.
Specs. I get why.
I
I get
had
why.
him.
He's on the list.
I had him. I do because Man United needed him, innit?
He's functional. He's a functional player. He I don't want to say he improves the team, but he
He
helps.
improves the team.
He's better than Marshall.
When are Man United going to conclude this now? Because I brought this up a year ago. They keep signing these temporary strikers for a permanent problem. The amount of strikers you've had in the past 5 years is an embarrassment. Sort out the striking
We're selling the
option.
club. We're selling the club, mate. We ain't got funds like that for players. So it's
There's
ridiculous.
there's no other striker in this top 10, which leads me to believe there were no strikers available in January.
But did they need a striker in August? July?
In the summer they do, yeah. But they had that.
And then they
one.
need a striker last year.
Addition by subtraction.
Yeah.
I would say that they
Fair
get
enough.
more from getting rid of Ronaldo than they did signing Weghorst. But Weghorst, Man United need him, and to get top 4, they badly need him. So that makes him a top 10 signing to me.
And his pressing numbers are some of the best in Europe
No.
from forwards.
No.
I don't think he's gonna be enough. You know.
I feel like you
I think
could,
he might
you
drop
could
off.
fall short on top 4. I thought you was going to come second. But then I said, Weghorst. It's not.
Why you doing that? Why you doing that?
Since his debut,
Who we talking about? Weghorst here?
Weghorst.
Yeah.
Go on,
You've
talk to
lost
me.
the game to Arsenal
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he played.
Drew on his debut.
against Palace.
But against Palace. And when he did win, it was an FA Cup win.
They've won all the home games.
But since his debut, he scored more goals than Saka.
Wow.
That's
It's
amazing.
a fact. Well
Stats.
done, Margs.
He's lost more games than Saka as well. So, yeah. It don't matter.
He was panicking there.
Yeah, I had to find something.
Same
I was having a
number.
brainstorm.
No, Saka's lost more.
Saka's lost, yeah,
League games.
league games.
No, 2.
League games in at
Then
home.
it's the same.
No, the FA Cup game don't count.
World Cup.
He was trying anything there.
It's not exactly glamorous, but it helps. It helps us.
The only part of it that makes me think, okay, because I do think Man United need him. I do think he'll probably get them the top 4. I do think you need depth up there, and I do think it's a good temporary fix, even though you paid out a team to get Burnley to let you borrow him, which is mad.
It stinks, but
But the only thing that gives me some pause for concern is that that's who Ten Hag wanted. And Ten Hag wanted Anthony. And it's like, I get that tactically Ten Hag's a
ID
great,
might be
but
fried.
his talent ID might be a
Yeah,
bit.
I think it's.
Because if he
No,
knows
no,
the player
no.
too well, he might be a bit like.
he don't know Weghorst that well. But he knows he likes to press, and he knows he needed someone that can lead
Can't
from the
press?
front. And then who can't press? Weghorst.
Weghorst can press.
Okay, you don't know, bro. Forget.
What do you mean I don't know, bro? I've been watching.
He's going off the Arsenal match. And
No, I've been
and
watching
you know
him,
what it
bro.
is? He presses, but
That's
it's
not pressing, bro.
A
That's
mad
just,
press,
he's not.
bro.
Yeah, he's not
That's
hitting
not
triggers.
yeah, like
That's
it's-
not a press.
It's not the best example.
That's not a press.
Okay, well,
Don't tell me
crowd,
Weghorst can press. Don't talk to me about ball. I'm talking about
the
pressing.
comments are going crazy. Some people are statisticians, yeah, and they care about numbers, yeah. Go and check the metrics on pressing. You can't talk to him for pressing on the
Bro,
forward.
if you run off the football, doesn't mean you're pressing, you know.
Nah, it does. It does.
Bro, but yeah, but there's triggers.
But
There's
they-
triggers.
in my opinion.
They
This
have
ain't my
one of the
opinion.
best tactical managers, so I'm guessing they're tactical presses.
No,
I'm
bro.
guessing.
Even check what he done with Burnley for this time in the Premier with Burnley, pressing for his numbers for a forward. You can't talk to him. It's
Yeah, but
unmatched.
Margs, forget him as a player. The business of Manchester United signing a striker again. This is stinks, bruv. You've signed so many strikers and
It's
it
a
never
loan
works.
deal. We couldn't bring nobody else in. We're moving the club.
You've had the problem up front for
Oh,
time now.
we haven't got funds to release for players in this January. Forget this January.
You had
What are you
funds a
talking
year
about?
I think
ago.
either way
Yeah,
it stinks.
every year you're buying a striker.
We're selling the club, boys. This is ridiculous.
I don't
think
think
it
it's even a
stinks,
selling the
man.
club thing. There's no other strikers in the top 10 here.
No, but even if there was, why would the Glazers take £100 million pound out of their pocket to go and buy someone if they're going to let it go? It's not happening.
What Weghorst represents more than anything, and he represents no Cristiano Ronaldo. He represents a player that the manager wanted. He represents a body that is not going to get hurt
No
on
Martial.
paper.
No Martial.
He represents all those things. You know what he really represents? His name is not Cody Gakpo, which is who Man United fans badly wanted, and probably who the manager wanted as well. And just you look at the way he's moving right now, you'd rather have someone who's on loan from Burnley, who got no expectations for, who's going to press like a madman, maybe not score all the goals, make Marcus Rashford get all that space. Maybe this is the perfect
Tego,
signing.
everybody
better
knows,
off with
yeah.
Gakpo.
Everybody knows, yeah. He done all that flirting with Gakpo and João Felix in public. So Chelsea can take João Felix,
Nah.
Liverpool can take Gakpo, and then we can get a clean
What
run
are you talking about?
at Weghorst.
Weghorst. You think there was gonna be? You ready? You got to get the Weghorst competition out of the way. Nah. I'm not gonna lie.
We dropped the shoulder on everybody.
I think you lot
So we
would
just
be
got that clean run at Weghorst. The gaffer's a
You
tactician.
would have been better off with Gakpo. I seriously believe
100%.
How?
So then where does
Because you
Rashford
would've been
go?
number
50
9.
mil.
Was he 50 mil?
Yeah.
Yeah, 37 rising.
Well, yeah, why
I
not?
trust Man United.
Why
Why
not?
not?
I
I
don't
trust
want
Liverpool.
Gakpo,
with
man.
him.
Why not?
It's
You
easy to
want
say that now.
Weghorst?
I know. I said that in the World Cup.
Weghorst is not it, man.
He's probably not it. No.
Like he's not it.
No, but
He's not
they
it
didn't
from
sign
May.
him
He's not
to
it.
be it as well. I don't feel like they've done that. It's just to do a
Bruv,
job, bro.
if he scored 5 to 7 goals towards the end
No,
of the season.
5 to 7 is a stretch.
He's not scoring
Yeah,
5
that's a
seconds.
Stretch.
No, but I'm saying if he scored 5 to
Then
7
he's
goals,
player of the season, bro. There's no way he's scoring 5 to
That's a
7.
all
lot.
comps. We're in four
That's a
competitions.
Yeah, all comps.
We're in four
Fair,
competitions.
Fair.
So I just said
quad's on.
5 to 7 goals. I wouldn't even mind if they spent the 10 million and kept him as a squad player. I wouldn't even care.
I wonder how many pre-assists he's got, you know. I feel like that's what he's going to do. He's going to get a lot of pre-assists.
point.
I hear it because Lukaku nearly got one for Inter against Milan this weekend.
Oh, he was
But
on
it
the floor.
offsides. He was on the floor as
He was
well.
on the
He was-
floor.
That was when he shot though. He's back. All right. Number 8 on our list, and there's only one person whose voice needs to be heard on this. He was not voted for by Margs, Jordy, PK, and Stevo, and Specs had him second. Jorginho.
I put him in there.
Hey.
What? Why?
Because he ain't wet or something. That's to be.
Why though?
Look, Lippy actually threatened real violence in the WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
He was so angry
That's why we
when
should avoid
people
it.
in the group were telling him Jorginho's a good signing for Arsenal.
It's one of the. It's the top. It's in the top 10 signings this January, but
Top 10 worst.
compared to what we could have had,
In the top 10 worst.
no, it's not.
It is.
Jorginho, how
It
can
is.
it?
It
How?
is. Do you want to know why?
Tell me why.
Because Filthy is all about consistency. And what I've learned while I've been on Filthy is that if you don't get who you want, the replacement is a stinker. That's what you lot. That's what you lot told me.
Filthy.
That's what you lot told me.
That was the
Who told
Casemiro
you that?
chat,
Told me for
boys.
Casemiro.
Casemiro chat, boys.
No, Casemiro was not the second choice. Allow it.
I've also learned that Filthy Fellas think Jorginho's whack. Yeah, just from their prior opinions. Same names,
and say
I said
who.
Filthy Fellas.
No, but I'm saying
Filthy
say
Fellas.
names.
No,
Sorry.
no,
They don't want to learn.
We've never
Filthy
been
Fellas
allowed
think
to say
I
that. here.
also know, yeah, that he's not Casado. So
Facts. That's what I got
it
killed
stinks.
for. That's
It
what we got
stinks.
killed for.
It stinks. It stinks.
So you're saying it stinks
It
and it's not a
stinks.
priority.
Say it six the fact that
Because back up.
He should be on the.
But
He
you
should
said
be on the worst list.
consistency. Arteta's wanted him for 3 years, so that's consistent. Arteta wanted him for 3 years.
In last season's top 10 midfielders list, he finished 9th. And he did get votes from Jordy, Steve-O, Tego, PK, Felix, and Lippy.
Oh, I was about to say.
Not
If
you.
There was no Arsenal, man.
Not you.
What to say?
Not you. Not you. Not
Okay.
you.
What's that mean?
So you are the men that I'm talking about. I don't rate him.
No,
If man's
that's
looking
not
at
the
if man's
case.
looking at the morals, yeah, it's not even about football business, just the morals, innit? Yeah, the fact that we went and got a Chelsea
Morals.
player after all that, in that sense, it's horrible, bro.
What's that morality got to do
Nah,
with
but
that?
that's what I'm saying. If man's being honest, bro, that's come on, bro. You get me?
I don't care where he comes from, bro.
Neither do I. Yeah, neither do I. I'm not interested.
Chelsea mugged you for João Felix. Then they mugged you for
They didn't mug us for
Mudryk.
João Felix.
They mugged us for
They
They
mugged
mugged
us
us
for
for João
Mudryk.
Felix.
They
Mudryk.
mugged us for
Then they
Mudryk.
mugged you for Mudryk, yeah?
They didn't
Then
mug
you were
us.
supposed to take
They
Casado and
mugged
you couldn't.
us.
And then they said, you know what? Take Jorginho.
How they mugging us off?
But Arteta wanted Jorginho
For 3
from a
years.
while ago.
From a while-
So
have you
that's
waited
why
at
it's
Man
not like that. You understand?
We're not gonna spend 75 million on Casado. He's not even worth 60 million. So what are you gonna do after that?
He's worth 60. He's worth every penny of 60
Who,
million.
Casado? No, he's not. Not in this.
Margs is
Yes,
winding
yes,
you
yes.
up.
No, he's
You have
not.
to acknowledge
And I
it.
tell you the reason
I'm
why.
not
He's
worth
winding
it.
you up. He's definitely worth 60
No,
million.
he's not. Because I tell you the
not,
reason
bro.
why Casado. No, stop it. No, tell me.
You didn't put him in your top 10.
Go
When
on, go
when
on,
have he
go
been
on,
in your top
Why is
10?
he not worth 6?
Of course, he's not worth 60 million in this
Go on,
window
go on.
because it doesn't. Because if we get Casado now, if we get Casado,
No, let him.
no, it's not
let him,
cheap.
let
How's
him.
that cheap?
This window,
No,
man,
let's-
costs
no,
more.
let him
bro.
learn. Let him learn.
Brother,
Let him learn.
us
Go on,
getting
Mars,
us
go on, Mars.
playing 60 million or 75 million, how much ever Brighton wanted for Casado now, we're getting robbed. And us getting Casado doesn't mean we're going to win the league. It doesn't mean that. It's not solidified. So we could have been stuck with a
Not
player.
about that, bro.
What do you mean? So what's
Nah,
that
you have
about
to
then?
sign someone to try and win the league. This is
You
our
have to
best
try-
opportunity.
And also, one
You
second,
wouldn't have lost against
and one
Everton.
second.
You wouldn't have lost against Everton if Casado was in your midfield.
Shut up.
On God, you wouldn't have. On Jar, you wouldn't have lost that game if Casado was in your
bring Jar
midfield.
Shut up,
involved.
man. How does that work? Because
Hey, don't get rattled. Don't get rattled.
Yeah, you can't get rattled. You can't get rattled. You can't get
The man is
rattled.
just talking stupid. And also, in January, you ever do two things. You sign an experienced player, or you sign a player that's young. Casado is coming in, and he's a start. No, but he's a starter for
There's
Brighton.
only two kinds of players in that
Yeah,
sense.
you get
experienced or
Jorginho,
young. There's
experienced
only
or a young
two.
So which
player,
one is
a
he?
young
And
player
he's
you're gonna
young.
bleed, or a player you're gonna
And
bleed
he's got
into
prem
the team.
experience now.
Or a young player you're gonna bleed into the team, i.e. a very young player like an 18-year-old or a 19-year-old, or Casado, who's an experienced player who plays week in week out for Brighton, and he's gonna come in and disrupt the team. He's gonna want to play
How would
every
he
game.
disrupt the team?
How's it? Casado's
No,
not
you
gonna
saw
wanna
his
sit-
speech.
Sit on
He's
the
got
bench.
10 brothers and
Casado's not going to
sisters.
want to sit on the bench. Casado's
to
not
feed
going to
them.
want to
He
sit on
would
the bench
sit
for
on the
Arsenal.
bench.
He's not going to want to though. He's not going to want to sit on the bench.
Boys, now explain this to me. Why did your manager want a winger who's barely played 20 games and a midfielder who's barely played 20 games in the league if he wanted experience? Why was his primary targets two young players?
You ever go for two?
And now you've ended up with two experienced players. Bro, that's the only two definitions of players, experienced and young. Is there another definition I'm missing?
No, listen. When it comes to guys that are worth anything, if you're bringing in a guy, you want a young, exciting player or experience. You don't want some guy that's at 27 who's going to walk it. You understand?
He's not gonna get
Especially in
shoved.
January.
He's
when-
going to be experienced. 27 is experienced.
Yeah, no, but it's, there you go. You're either young or experienced.
That's literally the two
Jorginho,
definitions of a player.
So we couldn't get Casado, so he went for Jorginho. That's cool. I'm fine with that.
Of course you are. You don't got a choice between
And
fine
but
with
that's
it.
not the argument. That's not the argument. You
It's
can
not
be
even about
fine.
it because
You can be
there's
fine
fans that
with
was
it.
mad with it though. There's fans that was mad with it. I was never mad with that signing.
It's
not
because the
once.
makeup of the two players. If that was your plan A, you had a direction. And a
Yeah,
clear
but I can
direction.
understand the plan A in
For
general.
your plan B to be there,
Because my thing is,
you're saying you're not even on the same. You're not even on the same path.
It's not even about that.
And that's the Casemiro.
and it's not
argument.
even about whether that's true or not, bro. With Jorginho, we still need to go get a Casado, bro.
Yes, in the summer.
100%.
In
Yeah,
the
but
summer.
we could have got it.
You won't
now,
get a
bro.
clean run at him in the summer.
No, but
You're not gonna get a clean run at him in the summer. You're not gonna get a clean run at him in the summer.
disrupt the scene.
United want him.
So who are you?
No, but why would it disrupt the team? I don't
Because I
understand
just
that.
think last season, one thing that players complained about, especially Xhaka, was the age of the team and the young players and their mentality towards the back end of the season. And then this season, Zinchenko comes in and says things. And so I'm saying mentality-wise, bringing in someone like Jorginho, who's a little bit older, stuff, I prefer that over a young
one
Caicedo. Say that again?
Two things, I guess. I mean, he went his whole career without winning anything till he won that Champions
Jorginho's
League with
good,
Chelsea.
yeah. I think when we at the end of this top 10 list, Jorginho will be one of the better players on it.
You're one injury away from him starting, and I like Jorginho. I think it's a good sign. He's definitely in my list.
But that's a madness.
But you're one injury away from him
Depending on
starting.
who gets injured, it could be a
But
match.
That was the purpose
So
of
you
him
can say
signing, though.
bit part player, whatever. You can say what you want. He's one injury away from starting.
Yeah, that was the
and
purpose of him
also,
signing.
Xhaka being like the starter, which again you could say, oh, Arteta convinced him to stay. Like when Roma were bidding for him, Arteta was like, no, we've accepted, but like
Sorry, boy. Can I just say something? Do you not know that? Because I thought it was a Xhaka thing as well. He's kind of there to replace Partey.
Of course he is, bro.
Because
not- he's
Partey's
not
at the
there to replace Partey.
Partey's at the base. Partey's
there
the
to-
shield.
he's
That's
there to-
Jorginho's
it's
role.
not even to replace
He's
him.
not. He's not gonna. It's not.
He's there
It's not a
to
Xhaka
play.
thing.
He's there
You
to-
can't have Partey and Jorginho
I
there
agree.
both for sitting
Nah,
at the
I
base.
agree. Can.
No, but he
You
can do
can't-
the 8 though. He
It's
can
the
do
other way
8.
around. You should, in theory, on paper, but Xhaka and Jorginho in the same midfield. When the other midfielder's Odegaard is a madness. Man can't convince me that that's not a madness.
We're gonna move on to our number 7, and this player did join on loan, did join late, and did get votes from Felix very high. Greg, Miles, Poet number 1, Margs, Tego number 3, Marcel Sabitzer.
What a player.
We'll see.
He was.
What a player.
cold. I
They
don't know
need him.
about
They need
Villa.
him.
What
But he's a good signing.
player.
Take it home, Paul.
Brother,
How old is he?
Honestly, what a player. You saw that out in 2 days. Man United, that is great business.
They saw that in a
That's
day.
great
They saw that
business.
in a day.
Brother,
That's
he
great
stunk
business.
for Bayern.
He's a baller, captain, technique.
I feel like that kind of be that. Obviously, when you're going for Casado, I feel like if them options were out there, Yuzo probably would have been better off going for that.
We
Nah, it
did
doesn't-
not.
doesn't
We,
fit our
you
system.
see a man like that is available.
To
look at the
replace
next
Xhaka.
man.
So you and Xhaka, him and Xhaka.
Nah.
Give
I
me
like Sabitzer,
Jorginho
though.
all
I
day
really like
over that guy, bro.
No
all
way.
day.
Why?
What do you mean why? What's my man on? He's not on.
What's my man on?
He's not a baller like that, bro. Not like
But
that.
for a
Sabitzer
last
is a
minute
baller.
replacement
Not like
for
Jorginho.
Ericsson, fantastic.
I
bit
think
of
it's great
business.
as that.
Yeah, last bit of business, and you got a player of that quality, good.
You know Ericsson and Sabitzer comes in.
Yeah, that's good.
This is
Man
man.
said it's a beat, son.
But anything,
beat.
any other
Done
circumstance,
nothing at Bayern in Germany. That's
Yeah, but
scary.
that's not-
He didn't,
That's not a bad
he
thing,
didn't
bro.
play a lot,
That's
and
not
he's got Kimmich.
He got
and
dropped. It's not that he's come in and not been able. He's played and dropped. No, he's got the
He's
youth.
got bad boys in
He's
front
got
of
the
him.
Jamal
Musiala,
Borussia.
Yeah.
Kimmich, Goretzka. That's not a light feat
a
by
right
anybody.
back, a youth, and a muscly don. But he's not it.
A right back. Joshua
He
Kimmich,
is
don't
not it,
don't
Miles.
disrespect Joshua
He's not been
Kimmich
a right
like
back
that.
for ages.
How
man.
much is it? He's a right back.
That's not
England,
a
he's a
light
right
feat for
back.
anybody. He's got absolute borders in front of him. He ain't had the best of time there, granted, but I don't think it takes any. No, I don't take
there.
anything away from
nah,
him.
he
no.
might come and do a job for me.
I didn't understand why. It's one of the things Bayern just signed these guys. Like you bad enough, Bundesliga will sign you. They don't sign players with a lot of plan. They're like Chelsea these days. Just if you're cooking, then we're not letting you leave the league. We're not letting you.
Jordy, what do you think about this signing?
I think it's a good signing, man. Especially because
It's his club.
Eriksen's the most used player I believe that Ten Hag used, and he's down bad right now.
Serious.
So a man that can advance, it's a good signing, man.
I prefer him to
I
Ericsson.
don't think it's bad. You know.
You
That's
prefer him
nuts.
to
That
Eriksen.
is absolutely crazy.
That's drug addicted.
No, it's not. I've loved Sabitzer for a
But
while.
one thing
anyway.
about Sabitzer,
It's not.
he's got an engine in him.
It
Though.
could be addition
runs
by
for
subtraction.
days.
Him sitting next to Casemiro could work. He's got the engine.
got the
He
engine.
presses. He's got a shot on him. He can shoot from set pieces. He's not going to create as much as Eriksen.
He's a captain.
Set pieces.
Yeah, both.
Can he pass?
Some man can shoot long distance, but they're not free kick man. You can put him on a free kick, and he can shoot from long distance. He do both. Long shots, and set
Listen,
pieces.
He's a baller.
I'm talking about both.
Baller.
The business you've done, you might not get top 4 in it. That's what I'm saying, innit? Straight.
Lippy, just say my bad for Casemiro.
No.
Just say my bad. for that.
Casemiro stunk a bit, man. It stunk a bit, man. Stunk a bit, bro. Let's be honest, man. Yeah, bare red cards and them thing there, bro.
We're going to move on to number 6. Number 6 on our list had votes from Felix, Lippy, Steve-O, PK, Dan. Specs had him 3rd. Jordy, Poet had him 4th. Margs had him 1st. Mikhailo Mudryk. I didn't have him.
I didn't have him
I
either.
don't know. I'm just going by from what I hear in it. I don't watch Shakhtar.
He looked great in that first game.
Bro, he looked mad.
Against Liverpool, he looked crazy.
And bruv, them man are in a crisis, bro. Like that's the reality of it.
Yeah, I take 2 things into account. First of all, he's joining a team where everything's upside down, and 2, I despised the story leading up to the transfer so much. You translating interviews. I could all these Arsenal fans posting screenshots of his Instagram story. I hated it so much. It was one of the worst transfer
Lippy was moving like
sagas
an
ever.
empath. He was like telling us what the guy was feeling.
Yeah.
That's how he felt, bro.
Zinchenko's wife said this.
Jeez, Leng. That's why I thought it's certified. If from home girls grooming him, we're in there, bro.
He looks sick. He does look sick, but that second game didn't look great. But then it's hard to judge Chelsea players.
I think Chelsea have a big problem soon.
A lot of big problems soon.
I mean,
me personally,
I think I know
You
how.
see what happened to Manchester City today? It's coming for them.
I think I know how they're gonna solve that problem.
I just think they get money for him.
Potter?
Yeah.
I don't think. Do you know what it is? I think
That's not their problem.
they're
That's not their
doing all
problem.
these 8-year deal stuff just to like, just in
But what
case
is
these
the
guys
point?
want to leave.
No,
It's
it's
not. That's finance
it's
stuff.
amortization.
That's finance
Yeah.
stuff. That's numbers.
Base
value hack.
Yeah, it's value hack basically.
Unless they change the rules on it, that will become common practice because it's a good way to spread your money out. So we can't watch the
It's the
contract.
way you always get bread. Because put it this way: say you sign him 8, and say he wants to leave in 4 years. He's still got 4 years left, bro.
That's
Yeah.
what
You
can still charge
So he's
top
100
dollar.
mil, bro.
Exactly. So basically, when you're doing your FFP and you sign a player for 80, but he's got an 8-year deal, it's a rule how much the value drops per year of contract.
Yeah.
So if he's still got 7 years left, he's only going to drop like 4 million off his value. So
It's
they
a death row
So
contract.
they can go FFP and go, this is the value of our squad. It's now still 75 instead
Yeah,
of 80.
with the assets, you spread it out over a certain amount of years. You see, like one big sell can make them go and buy bare other man. The way they're going to spread the money out.
But
through
they
contracts,
will change the rules.
Is
They
there
have to.
Is there a FFP rule on wages? Because
is,
surely
yeah.
an 8-year deal means you got to make it worth my while.
But they're not even on crazy wages. The wages that they're on at Chelsea, he can
He's
get
on
rid of them
100
players.
bags.
He can move them on.
And that's the whole point. So it's like to make sure you get dough back on your investment, no matter what, bro. Because say Mudryk becomes best left winger in the world in 3 years, but he's got 5 years left on his deal and the best player in his position.
But yeah, that's my thing. If I'm
Well,
signing,
that's not really how it's going to be in 3 years, though. Because the only teams that can buy him are going to be Man City, Man United,
Or Real Madrid.
Arsenal,
Newcastle.
But they're not really going to, though.
I think the way talent is in the world right now, if there's no little young left winger creeps up in the next 2 or 3 years, a PSG will go pay that money for
No,
him,
but I'm
bro.
saying,
But
you see what it is,
no,
yeah?
don't say a PSG.
It's just PSG.
No, but there's gonna be another one though. There'll be another one.
No,
bro.
Like you're saying, yeah,
outside of
Tego, yeah.
England.
Obviously, I think they're going to change the rules as well, yeah. But if they don't and the long contracts become the norm, then you got to change the parameters as well. So if everybody's got 8 years, man in their last 3 years,
Bro,
you got to look at it like a last
but
year of the
no,
contract.
You watch NBA. You watch NBA. You see what happens. They start trading the players with
Yeah,
the
they start
other
getting rid of the
teams,
pieces and all
they
that,
start, and they go, right, I don't want you this year, so don't even come to training anymore. And then players are like, fuck it, I'll buy
If
out
a man
my
gets down
contract.
to his last 3 years, that's like a last year. They'll start ready to get them out of there.
But
Yeah, because they ain't going to let players get to that
price will
point.
still be
No.
up, Ski.
The league is changing. The Super League thing is happening, and it's happening in contracts. It's happening all over the Premier League. Chelsea is the best example of it. Obviously, what Man City got hit with today, it probably won't result in anything. But you're going to see they're going to introduce a wage cap. They're going to introduce a spending cap. They're going to close off the amount of money that I think they're going to let leave the Premier League. Because if you look at this here on our list, most of these are players coming into the Premier League from outside. That's the Premier League leaking money technically. Premier League doesn't really like doing that.
I think it's sick what they done. I think it's sick.
Chelsea.
It's just
We'll
exciting. It just looks
because
different.
they're the first team to do it.
And they're looking,
pays
they're
off.
saying, you lot have found loopholes and exploited
They
rules.
ain't done it.
You're not doing that no more.
properly,
They're just gonna, you're not doing this again.
This is a team that had a transfer ban.
That's how I was saying.
They wasted it, yeah, they wasted it.
Go for the
Mbappe,
top
what you on?
Yes, bro.
Yeah, they did
So
Enzo
they
and
could-
Mudryk.
But again, those players know that they can't do 7.5 years. Those players there go, if
death row
you're
contract.
going to give me 300 bags now, I know that in 2 years' time I'm going to be worth 500. So
I'm not even gonna
giving you
lie,
that 8-year
yeah.
deal.
It's definitely risky stuff, yeah. But it's slightly like shrewd investments,
We
you
will
know.
see. We will see.
You don't know it's
They're
risky,
bro. They're human
Bruv,
beings.
these men are,
They're
they are,
human
but they're
beings.
young. They're young and they're decent.
I just think there's too
Badiashile,
many of them,
Mudryk,
man.
even Enzo at 100
At
and
least
something
3 of
million.
them gonna flop.
Mudryk, you can make. They can make money on nearly all of these players, bro.
I remember Leeds United.
I'm just saying.
We'll see. I like most of the players they signed.
It's
I
risky.
mostly have faith in what Chelsea do, but it's a different era.
Gusto, they can make
That's
money
a
on
good-
enough of these players.
Good word. But number 5
Gusto.
on our list.
Same thing.
Number 5 on our list, and it is an Inter-Premier League transfer, one of only a couple. He got high votes from Felix, Greg, low vote from Steve-O, number 1 from Jordy, medium from Miles, a big one from Margs, and second place from me. Anthony Gordon to Newcastle.
Yeah,
I
Great
don't
signing.
even think he's that good, man.
I love him.
don't get it.
He's very good.
I'm not
I don't
having
get
him
it.
like that.
I watch him and I'm just like, I don't get this.
You don't watch
I
him.
don't
You watched.
get it.
You
How
watched
many times you watched
Everton.
him play 90?
Nah, he is
Be
good.
honest.
He is good.
Like 4 times.
That's good enough.
That's good for Everton. That's good for Newcastle, man.
Nah, he is good.
That's
but
good
I
enough.
just- I don't
That's
know.
good enough.
Was
No, that's good
Everton
enough.
forced to sell him?
They weren't. I mean, yeah.
What was that? Because why would they get rid of
He
Gordon?
wasn't coming. He wasn't coming.
I think
He put in a
Gordon's
transfer
very
request.
good, you know. He's got like star quality. He's got a thing that like
I don't know about that.
that
got
he
bite,
has.
man.
He's
He's
got
got
something
bite.
that you
Plays
can't
mature.
quantify. It's not like about skills. It's just something that's in him. He's got a bit about him, man. I'm telling you,
I
he's
would
got
say
it,
he's
bro.
started this season a lot of that playing up front. And he was working dog work, a lot of dog work up front. Of that,
Almost
that
went Chelsea.
Everton team. Chelsea wanted him.
You just mentioned Mbappe. Like, what we do?
He's
not
in a position
that good.
Newcastle badly needed an upgrade in.
I think it's a good one for them, man. I think it's a good one.
Yeah,
for
it's
them.
a
They needed a
stepping
left
stone. It's
winger.
a stepping stone.
40 million. He's young. He hits
And
the
40
court.
million's cheap. You know.
He's homegrown. You don't know how important homegrown is.
But
Nah,
what's he
yeah,
good
it's
at?
very
What's he
important.
good at? Like, what's the? Because when I watch him, I'm just like, I'm not saying he's not. I'm saying what's he good at? What's his star qualities? I watch him, I'm just like,
He's dynamic. He's got pace.
ball
You get me? He
carrier.
carries the ball, travel
He's
with it.
tough as well,
He can
bruv.
tackle.
Like, yeah,
yep.
he's proper tough.
He's got a
Like,
bit
he's
about
good
him, bro,
player
man.
still.
He's decent and he's young, so he's only going to develop and get better.
Could it be a Jack
Not necessarily,
Rodwell
but-
signing?
Nah,
No,
man.
no.
I think a little bit better.
Could be.
Anyone can be that.
But I thought it won't be.
I've-
He's not in the engine room, bro. He's out on the wings and he's allowed to play and thing and flourish. He's
No,
a young boy.
and
It's a
I
different
saw
thing.
him. I saw him play up front for Everton. I know he's got work
I
in
feel
him.
like
I
he's
think
cut
good.
from like a Milner cloth, bro. Like he's
That's a
good.
big shot. you know.
Nah, I think
That's
he
a
is, bro.
massive
I think he's going to be good. I think it's a
I was
very
gonna
good
say, I
signing.
was
for
gonna say
them.
worse than yours. So
you
yeah,
gonna say? Who's
I was gonna say Rooney.
Oh.
Oh, nah,
Nah, you're saying that because no, but that's the same
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
not
cloth,
tech,
bro.
it's like-
it's
yeah.
not about tech, and it's just a way these
Street
youths
baller.
play, bro.
Yes, he's mental. He's just a dog. Like
I think Fing's more closer to Rooney. He reminds me of Rooney. Ferguson.
Evan. Really?
Yeah, talk about the street ball, like the dog in him, like
hear
the
it.
big, strong.
I haven't seen enough.
I
of
put
it.
it more not the technically
It's
better,
that
but more
tech
comparison.
with the heart and the grit and the.
I know
you
what you're
get
talking
me?
about. It's that
Stevie G. Right, like, you get
He's
me,
got
bro?
it.
Them-
He'll stand up and be
got it.
candidate
Yeah,
at Goodison
Nah, he
and that.
would,
And he's
he
a
would.
young boy. I'm not supposed to be here, but it's like, no, I'm the best that
Yeah,
he's
he's
got,
got
man.
it.
I'll
It
sort this
wasn't
out.
nice the way he left.
He got
I'm
run
gonna
out.
stand up for my
You got to
beloved
focus on your
Everton,
career,
yeah.
man. Nah, man. He's
I
done
like
the right thing, man. Get him out of there.
I rate that though.
I rate
In a
I
young
rate
player.
what he done.
He got run
get
out
me
the
out of
club,
there, man.
though.
Yeah,
But
did they
I
run
thought-
on him? Run up
I
on his
took
bit?
Everton. Look, obviously this is my boyhood club. I'm an Evertonian, but how the do you think this was a dream for me and I'm the best player in the city? No,
I'm too
I'm
much.
focused.
City.
Well, okay,
In the
okay,
ta-
sorry,
in the area.
sorry.
That side of the
On the
city.
blue side of the city.
On the blue
yeah.
side of the city. I'm the best player on the blue side of the city. He's worrying about his own career, man. I gotta get out of it. There's a payday. There's
He's done
a big
it
stage
early
for
though.
me.
He's done it a bit too
I'm
early.
not knocking.
man.
Man. You can't knock
they
it
might
at all,
not
I
man.
feel like you gotta wait for a
Nah,
bit, man.
Chelsea wanted him in the summer. And they
I
should have
don't
cashed
know
in.
about the Newcastle. I don't know.
I think it's they didn't do the Chelsea one, so he's saying I can't trust you lot to look out for my best
do my
interest.
deal, yeah, yeah.
I've got to pattern up.
No, I respect his decision. Like, man can't get against that. But I'm just looking at it and I just like, he goes to Newcastle.
I think Newcastle need to finish top 4 now. I think you look at the
think
way
they
the league. Well, I don't know, man. The results are drying up a little bit.
It's good. It's them or Spurs though. At this point, it's them or Spurs.
Yeah, at this point, yeah. Brighton are there.
I say, but Spurs went and bought, for me, Spurs went and bought someone that potentially gets goals.
Brighton are
Gets
scary,
goals.
bro.
Anthony Gordon comes in.
I
Gordon's
think he'll
He'll
get like
get
7.
goals. He'll
I think he'll get like 7
Gordon will
goals.
get goals.
I think
Anthony Gordon.
5 to 7. I think he'll do that.
7 goals from
5 to
now
7.
until
Yeah,
May.
he'll chip in.
Anthony Gordon will score 7 goals.
GA goals and assists. He'll get at least
Oh,
7.
GA.
Let me cover it.
That feels right. That feels right.
Spread these chips
Let me
across the table.
let me spread it a bit. Yeah, he'll chip in, man. And obviously, St. Maximum's going, so
He has to go.
yeah, he's cutting out. So they need to
Finally.
replace.
Where's he going?
He can go Lille.
I'll
Go
tell you,
Lille.
this is good. And when I say Filthy Fellas is about consistency, I mean Filthy Fellas is about consistency. The 3 people who've been arguing most for Anthony Gordon here were the only 3 people to vote for him in the top 10 left wingers list: Margs, Tego, and Jordy. So we believe in him.
Filthy's about consistency, man.
Facts.
Can I smirk? My brother.
Yes, Jordy.
Trust me, because if I
hate
get
his
something
hair, though.
wrong, Jordy gets.
Oh, his hair's terrible.
He also looks like maybe he could be a little old lady in EastEnders.
What's that woman that does a question of sport?
No, he looks like the ginger lady.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we look
Sue
like.
Ryder.
No, he looks like
Yes,
the ginger girl.
Sue Ryder.
Politics girl.
Not Sue Ryder. You're talking about the new one.
The blonde one.
Nah,
Got
there's
Sue, man.
Sue Ryder was the old one.
Old one.
Now there's a
She
new
done
one.
tennis.
You see the horse racing and the tennis. And
The one that looks
I
like Prince Charming.
can't remember her name. Yeah.
She's a legend.
But he can't dress up with Davis and Calvert-Lewin anymore.
And them man can't dress up by themselves anyway.
We're at number 4. We're at number 4. Is a fascinating pick because he could be the difference for them. I've got him as number 1. Steve-O's got him as number 2. Lippy's got him as number 2. Felix has got him as number 3. Margs has got him as number 4. Jordy's got him as number 3. I said that. Keylor Navas.
Ooh, you got him number 1, yeah?
Keylor Navas went where? Where
Forest.
have I been?
Forest.
Keylor Navas went Forest.
Did you see what he did against
He's
Leeds?
a madness.
Was that him?
Bro,
Where
he's
have I
like,
been?
he's like top 3 in the league.
He's a bad boy.
He's
The
smoked up
Costa
Leeds.
Ricans. Oh, that's a great signing.
I
He's
don't
a
know how
bad
they
boy.
pulled
That's
that
a
off though.
great-
Like, it don't make
how
it. It don't
No,
make
do you know what it
sense.
is? The Premier League, bro. You got to
But
get
the
over
man said
here,
he was
bro.
going to
What
play
do you
for
mean the
Ronaldo's
Premier League?
team.
Nah, but you got to get over here, bro. You
Hey,
gotta
the
get
league's
over
a
here.
big draw, man. If you're gonna
He-
pay my wages, I'll
How
pull
old,
up.
how old is Navas? Is he
37.
Mid 30s.
36,
Yeah, he's getting on, he's
37.
In my mid 30s, I'm a goalie. Allow it, man. If you're gonna pay my wages, I'll pull up.
That's a
Bro,
great
if he
signing.
was like, yeah,
You got
that's
four-
You say like
5 in them,
31.
bro.
Yeah.
yeah. You'll go to 40s.
He's
You'll go to
36. 15th of
40s. He'll
December
go to 40s
1986.
in the Prem.
He's only on loan. This is a loan signing. Forest need to stay in the Premier League.
Yeah, and this
year.
is a good one.
And they've signed a goalkeeper that we've seen in one
cold.
game.
They're talking
Could
about
be
they
the
want to
difference.
sign they want to make Hendel permanent.
I want to
Going
say
Forest could be long, you know.
I want to say my bad to Forest, by the way.
I thought they were cooks, but you know what? He's got it together, man. You have to give him some credit, man.
They're doing something there that I've never seen done.
Yeah.
They've, what is it, 30 signings? They bought Lewis O'Brien for good money. He was a good player in the champ last year for Huddersfield. And they tried to send to Blackburn on loan. Blackburn messed it up. But he's not even registered for the squad. They're going,
They got
everything we
man,
could do.
yeah.
If you were playing Football Manager and you did this and you stayed up, you'd think, yeah, this is my thing. Next year, I'm in trouble. But you do it. Forest, but in real life, you didn't think it'd be possible.
Nah,
These
these guys
don't
going
know
straight
each
back
other.
down.
They don't speak the same language. This guy was a renegade at Tottenham. This guy was a troublemaker at West Ham. This guy was a...
I thought it was a QPR thing. I thought
You're
they were
watching
doing
it
a
play
QPR
out
thing.
in real time, yeah? We've got the World Cup season coming up. These games are coming in thick and fast. This ain't even happening on the training pitch. We're watching this happen on the pitch, like 27 different men.
That's a lot of
He's in the
vibes.
changing room though. Jesse Lingard is playing music. 20. They're all dancing in there.
But I'm telling you, there's a director of football over there that has not turned down a call from an agent. He said, all right,
taking all
cool.
meetings.
He phoned Ronaldo. Ronaldo was phoning Juventus, and George Mendes was
phoned
fuming.
Ronaldo,
He
innit?
was phoning Ronaldo, like,
On God, Ronaldo could have gone there.
They could have, you know.
Nottingham Forest
he could have still.
is amazing.
That's
He's
cold.
He's not better than Brendan
He's
Johnson.
an
though.
Al Nassr poet.
Brother, it's
Ronaldo-
true. No, I would have loved
But
it.
they was booing him.
Forest
They
got
was
2
chanting
Champions Leagues.
Messi.
I don't care
The
about
man
the
ain't got
Ronaldo
real
stuff no
fans,
more.
bro. Anyone
Yeah.
just goes there just to watch their
I don't
games.
care about
They
the
ain't got a
Ronaldo
fan
stuff
base.
I hear it.
No, they ain't
It's
got.
like
still
corporate,
stinks.
man.
Yeah.
The crowd in that. It's bare man.
It doesn't mean it don't stink.
Big up Keylor Navas though. Big man thing.
Big signing. Big signing.
Yeah, because Leeds was peppering. Leeds was peppering.
It's
Leeds
not
were
like, I think
peppering.
Keylor Navas is like the best player of all time, but what Forest needs, what he's giving them for the next 3 months, season ends in May. All right, I love it.
For what Hendel's actually done for them this season, because he's been cold, and then for him to go out and replace him with that could have been number one. That could have been number one.
I had it number 2.
That's
bro.
cold.
It's the same thing, like you say, with the way they were trying to play football, and they stayed out of the relegation zone, and then they go in the window and go, you know what, the second half of the season might be different. Let's bring Chris Wood in, because this might be a different way to win games.
That's what I'm saying. It's results, bro. These men affect the results directly.
Don't you find it weird that their goalkeeper, who's like your center point basically, doesn't speak the language, bro? That's class.
That's the thing about Forest, though.
He's gonna come out for the ball in a corner.
What country is he
Man,
from?
he's telling man to header it, but
That's
the
all South
language is
American.
killing him. He's gonna tell a man
Arriba.
leave it.
They got bear man that speak that. Lima and that. The South
Serge
American
Aurier,
stuff.
right back.
Where is he?
Huh?
Where is he?
Orange.
Sergio,
What country
yeah,
is he
right
from
back.
again? Costa Rica. What did they?
Oh,
what
they
did
just
speak?
put Scarpa.
Spanish.
They just put Scarpa and Danilo in. It's straight. It's calm.
This Forest team breaks every single rule that you think you could have around building a team, and
They
it
can't
just
play out
won't
from the
happen.
back.
But they do.
They need to
try.
stop. Serge Aurier, him passing to Serge Aurier is gonna be a problem.
Who
bro.
have they got left from last year? Just Brendan Johnson.
Brendan Johnson. No. What's the midfielder called? The
Sam Surridge.
Yeah, Sam Surridge.
Surridge is there. The midfielder.
Ryan
James,
Yates.
was he there last
Yates.
year?
That's it. That's what I'm about. Yates is there. McKenna.
Oh, McKenna, yeah.
McKenna was still playing.
But I think a lot of these guys are standing on the sidelines, looking at guys with like 40 Champions League appearances, being like, wow.
Yesterday I was watching them and
They're coming to training
I saw
like,
Jack
whoa.
Colback warming up to come on at the 50th.
Ginger kid, innit? Yeah, I remember him.
I said, you're using him, yeah?
I saw that. Yeah.
Number 3 on our list, and he was voted number 1 by Felix and Greg, number 1 by Savage Dan, number 3 by Miles, number 4 by Steve-O. I didn't have him.
I voted him.
Jordy didn't have him, and Lippy didn't have him.
Did I have him?
It's
We
Enzo.
know
It's
Buddha.
Enzo.
We're right.
Enzo Fernandez.
Yeah. We're right, man. We know Bull, man.
What's going on there, man? Some World Cup guy, bro. What's his mum's name? Go on, then. You know him. Well, what region of the village does he
I'm
come
not
from?
gonna lie, man.
He looks like a player though,
I'm not
man.
gonna lie, yeah. I'll be honest with you. Look, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna pretend to move like I know about this kid. First time I even watched him playing was World Cup, yeah.
It's the first time most people watch him play.
All right, then, cool. I'm just saying you don't know. But from what I've seen, yeah, he looks like he's all right, man.
It looks like a player.
He looks like he's
I'm
all
not
right,
picking
man.
him though. They broke the transfer records and tried to like con Benfica and got bullied by Rui Costa. This is not a
They
good
got
transfer.
dragged all over the shop
Yeah.
for this one.
The
bro.
deadline day, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They signed him at 11 p.m.
He's sick.
They're
He's
paying
sick.
30 million. They're only paying 30 million up front.
Bro, they were so busy with him, they were picking up Ziyech's paperwork for PSG. This is bad business.
In that sense, it's bad business, but I can't take away from the player.
No, good player.
He's
Yeah, that's what man
good.
signed.
But you're going to break the transfer record for a guy who's played half a season for Benfica.
But this is Chelsea, though. They
Yeah,
break-
no,
this
is
is
Chelsea
Chelsea
that
you're
anyway.
right. That stinks. That
But they
stinks.
were
Yeah,
gonna
but that
do it.
means more to everybody else than it does to them. They don't seem to give a. They
Lippy-
signed like
Lippy-
900
Lippy
man.
wanted to crash the group because Arsenal weren't going to break the transfer record for a guy who played
Yeah, I
half
know,
a
but
season.
Chelsea
Makes sense,
don't.
'cause we make
No, but that's
it
the
make
thing,
sense.
though. Imagine if we got Mudryk in, Martinelli had to leave. I'll be like, you know
wasn't even
what?
talking about that one.
Stay there. Jorginho's gone, bro. And it's like, I get that Jorginho's not exactly like in his prime or anything, but you're letting go of something that's a working machine there. You understand? And Enzo looks decent. I'm not gonna deny that. But at the same time, if that possession, that ball retention is needed, he's not that kind of player.
That's what I'm
we
saying.
We can see that already.
And what I need to see now is why you couldn't wait. Why you couldn't wait and why you rushed Jorginho out the door to get my man.
to pay the release clause.
Yeah, and I need to know what. He needs to get you top 4. I'm sorry.
100%.
All their
Well, you can see the type of player is. He's not going to
going to
get
though.
them.
He's not going to get you
Well,
top
he can't
4.
get them top 4.
All their
'cause they ain't
signings
getting
are
top
That's
four.
why it stings. 100. Do you know what it is? I get it. Bigger picture, but it's just for the.
I think in a year's time, we might be like, wow. What
Yeah, he's
going
gonna
to
be part of their midfield, though. There's a
But
rebuild.
the levels he'd have to reach to justify being the record transfer deadline day, 6 months of first team football in
Bro,
Europe.
he has to do KDB.
It has to be that. And maybe he will. Maybe he
necessarily,
will.
though.
He does look like he's
doesn't
capable.
The thing is, I
doesn't
used to think
necessarily
about
have
that
to
when
be
it
that,
came to
though.
What does
finances,
it have
but
to
now
be?
money just is crazy. Like everyone just spends money, so
Yeah,
it's not. There's no
money's
significance on it.
frivolous
There's a
So-
difference between a record transfer and just a lot of money.
No, but there isn't anymore. The record transfer used to like break every 3-4 seasons. It breaks every 5 minutes now, so I don't even care, bro.
Yeah, no, but it's not even a big
Who
thing no
gives
more.
a
Like.
shit, man?
I'm not one of them bus drivers. I understand that this is just a job. It's not my bus. I'm not taking it home. I've never cared about finances and what we spend and stuff like that because it's not. As a fan, it's not my business. But this outlay that Chelsea's done is different. This
glad
is
you- I'm
no.
glad, I'm glad.
We gotta take this into consideration
I had to
here.
let you land.
Yeah.
Facts.
Huh?
I'm not taking my bus home. It's cold.
No, but you know, have you bought them bus drivers and moving like this their bus? And you're like, Killy, what's wrong with you? Like, you're just working here, innit? You know, you're
Some
taking
people take the bus home though.
Wait a minute. When was the last time Margs from east side of the bridge got on a bus?
Yeah, it's been a while, but
Nah,
I remember.
No, but
I remember the
be real,
feeling.
School days. When it was every day, 2 or 3 buses a day. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Boss man, why are you moving like that?
Why are you moving like that?
Come on, bro.
And
Why?
that's you see when the football fans talk to me. Oh my God, you got paid 100 million for.
It's not man's money,
I'm like,
bro.
you're moving like the bus driver, rude boy.
No,
Like,
but
what are you
that's-
talking
It's
about?
a big part of what we do, though.
Nah, it's not right though. I'm with Margs. It's not right, bro. Just let the money go, bro.
Dude, it's not my
It
money,
stinks. No,
Killy.
it stinks.
A transfer in and of itself, which is top 10 transfers, has to represent more than just a physical
player.
human being.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's no point talking about it. Like, every one of these transfers is good because none of these players is. I could go all the way down here to Ilya Zabani. He ain't. Good signing. It's nice. Yeah, well done. But transfer has to represent more than that. It has to represent the terms. It has to represent the way he was signed, what he replaced, who he's displacing.
Impact is
whether
the
he's
most
gonna
I'll be
important
more
thing,
harsh
though.
with things like that. If the club, like for example, if Arsenal waste money, I'll always grill them because they don't even like to spend money that much. So I'm like, you're so scarce with money, or so funny with money. Look what you've done with Pepe. Chelsea have signed 8 man in this one window. So when it comes to money and them, I can't share the same principle as I would with Man United or Arsenal because they don't care.
Yeah, but they
genuinely don't care.
But they do. And ultimately, Cabbage Dan will come here one day and defend himself. He's been hiding. He's been ducking. Like, he's hiding. Literally, he's in West
he's down
London.
bad.
He's a loser. He's a loser.
He's a loser.
Dan don't know that they have Enzo.
Of course not. He said, "Who's my man?" He thought Jorginho changed their hair.
He thought it was Zeno Records.
Yeah, literally.
Hey, large up Zeno. man.
Yeah.
All right.
For real.
Number 2 on our list, though, is a player who everyone voted for except for Miles and Specs. And he does play for Chelsea. Jordy had him second. Steve-O had him first. It's Benoit Badiashile.
Yeah, he looked
I
good.
like
He
him.
looked good the
cold.
other
He
day.
looks good.
He's
I
cold.
fell asleep. I fell
Why is
asleep
he
during the
cold?
game,
Why is he that cold?
but he was good.
He's dirty. He's dirty.
Foot on ball, like Andre Bulcard.
Chelsea bought him and said, "Raw, Koulibaly, what are you doing?"
He's
Why
another
did we
one,
get
very
you?
much aware of, because he's in the Football Manager database and all that. But I'm not watching those leagues and all these things. He stepped foot over here. He's been playing. I'm looking. I'm saying,
He
oh.
looks neat. He looks
I'm saying, okay, you're the real deal.
And it helps a lot that he's next to Silva, though.
Of course it does. But no, but his reading of the game is.
Yeah, nah, he looks-
He looks good. He looks
How
good,
old is
man.
he? How old is he?
21?
21?
Where did he come from?
He's young. He's a unit as
And he
well.
like 6'4".
He's the one. He's
Bald
the
head.
one that Henri made tuck in his chair in the interview. Remember when? Yeah, when he said. Remember when the guy got up from the interview?
Henry does too much.
Nah, he done too much. He created.
No, but that was the making of
He
him.
created a villain. No, he created a villain that day. He said, "Tuck in the chair, rude boy. You're the Belgian."
He didn't even say tuck in the chair. He looked at him.
Yeah.
He looked at him, and the man just. Nah,
I see an interview of Henri talking about if back in the day, like yellow cards, you're getting yellow cards in the first 5
Oh
minutes.
yeah, I see that.
He's like, if I
He's
was
like, me in
playing
this
now,
league, I will have so much fun.
Everything's that with him, man.
You're getting a yellow card for the first tackle.
5 minutes? Yeah, I hear
Is
it
that
though.
VAR? You have VAR?
You know what? As much as he's a prat, yeah. It's
true
He's
though.
cold.
He's
man.
cold,
He's
man.
cold. He's cold.
He don't rate.
you know one of
no
them
one.
weasels that
He don't
you're
rate none of
cool
the
with.
youth.
Like he's one of them weasels that you're cool with.
And Benoit Badiashile is from France.
Monaco.
But his heritage is
Congolese.
Congolese.
Of course.
He's got a
Then
strong
we make-
face.
I didn't know that.
What do you mean he got a strong face?
No, I'm just saying,
his
for a
face ain't-
Congolese man, he's got a very
You lot
strong
coming out of
face.
nowhere.
Congolese
niggas,
man got strong faces, bro. They do, bro.
Yeah, they do.
They do, bro. Gabriel Zakwani.
Zakwani.
Chancellor
that is
Mbemba. His
great.
face is fighting me.
I don't know his brother. He played for Peter, bro. He looks like he was looking at Medusa.
Brit.
You're horrible.
Yeah,
His
strong
brother used to play for
face.
Arsenal.
Just everyone engage your conversations to the middle, and then we
What,
won't have
what's
these
there?
crossovers.
Huh? I put there was something there because you kept pointing there.
Chelsea, well done, man. You got one.
Yeah,
You had
they
to
did-
get one.
They
Well,
out of
they
eight.
got 9, bro.
Out of 8, they got one still.
Do they let go of any of them centre backs that they just
Yeah,
got in
Koulibaly.
the
Koulibaly.
summer?
Yeah.
They let go of Koulibaly.
He's
They
going.
have to. They have to.
will,
He has to
yeah.
go. He has to go.
Chalobah.
Wait, have they let go of him already? Or
Chalobah might
Yeah,
survive.
we're
Homegrown.
doing this again, boys. This quick
Sorry,
rule.
sorry.
If we engage everyone one across, then everyone's talking at the same time.
I think Chalobah and Koulibaly go.
Yeah, because Wesley Fofana's staying.
Chalobah plays like he's Jehovah's Witness these days. man.
Fofana weren't Potters.
No.
None of
He might not stay.
Of
course he's staying. He just
None of them.
None of them are
None of them were
Potters.
Potters.
Not even Mudrik's Potters.
No,
Yeah,
they're
not even Enzo.
Potters.
And they brought
that
the bank
manager
for that.
position ain't Potters.
They brought the bank for
I
him,
reckon
didn't
Fofana stays, man.
Should
He's
we
a
break
good player.
Should we break Margs' heart and let him know that managers don't sign players? Apart from your players, Anthony and Weghorst.
Yeah.
And Martinez.
Not
And
Cas-
Ericsson. And
Not Cas-
Casemiro.
No, not Casemiro.
We'll
That's
take
fair,
it.
actually. Your manager's got autonomy.
He's got pull.
He's got autonomy.
Arteta signed a lot of
Yeah,
our
Arteta signs
Arteta
signs
Arteta signed a
people.
lot of our players.
Yeah, Pepe.
Arteta might have to
Pepe.
stop.
I tell you, they
Pepe.
didn't sign Pepe.
Huh?
yeah. Which ones did Arteta sign?
Pepe.
He didn't sign Pepe.
Jorginho.
Jorginho.
I mean,
Zinchenko.
he won. I mean, did he?
He signed
Because he
Ben White.
wanted Saicedo, and then he got Jorginho.
No,
signed
he
Benjamin
went.
White.
Nah,
He signed Benjamin White.
Says you.
Okay, but we
Zinchenko?
went in for Ben White.
Marks,
straight away.
don't get rattled though.
He says he wanted
Yeah,
Jorginho.
he wanted
Because
Ben White.
Eddie got Tamiyasu.
Aaron
wasn't him?
Ramsdale.
Who? What did Saicedo? Him
I'll be
or?
honest.
He could
Ben
want
White
both of them. That
is
can be
not
true.
Arteta signing. Neither will be Declan Rice.
Oh, one second.
This is the highest.
Declan Rice ain't coming.
It's from the
Declan Rice
higher
ain't coming.
system. Yes,
You
he
would
is, bro.
love
I've
it.
got the link.
A party, Declan Rice, Altegard midfield. Oh God, you might win the league. Is man crazy?
We've made it to number one. In your hypothetical situation, all of those players stay out of jail. But number one on our list
Whoa.
has Specs and Jordy not vote for him, Lippy vote for him number 1. Miles vote for him number 1. You can guess who it is.
Trossard.
Yes.
Of course.
What the hell?
It's a great sign anyway. You signed a player in January who was flying and can play in every position from the midfield to the front four.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
And he
It's a
scored
great
against
sign.
all the top 6 at Brighton.
I'm surprised he didn't go elsewhere though.
He didn't score against United.
So now you've got in number 1.
What?
He did score against
What?
you.
What?
He did score
What?
against
Did
you.
he score against you like Old Trafford?
What? I
He
thought
scored
Pascal
against
Gross did.
everyone,
What?
bro.
You won 2-0,
He
bro.
scored against
They won
you.
2-0.
Pascal Gross scored
Bring
2,
that
no?
back.
It was 2-0.
Did he score? Check.
Put that hand up.
Put your hand up.
putting it up to you.
He smoked you at
You're
Old
doing
Trafford.
2-0.
Casemiro, innit? You're doing what I do with Casemiro.
Oh, so
And
you
I hear
admitted
him.
you're doing it.
No, I hear him. I hear him.
I'm sure Pascal Gross scored 2.
Gross scored 2. Yeah. And then what's the other 2?
But he's lost 2, bro.
Oh, weren't 4. Oh, it was 4 Brentford.
4 was Brentford. And
Okay.
2 was... Oh, so Pascal Gross...
Okay, so he did not score in the first game against Manchester United. And he did not score in his second game against Manchester
Yeah,
United.
but he scored against all the top 6. I never said this season that he moved the goalposts.
Oh.
I said he scored against all the top 6.
No, but you
That's
said
what I said.
Man United are not in the...
What?
Oh, they're not. Man United
That's not
are
my
in the
bad.
top 6. No, they are. in
That's
the
not
top
my
6.
bad.
You had him under pressure.
No,
Bro,
the
Trossard's dunked on everyone.
Hey, do you know what it is? Yeah, I thought you meant this
No,
season. I
that
was getting
stinks.
gassed.
Of course, everybody thought you meant this season. That stinks, bro.
Oh no, it's not this season.
Not
I'm
this
not talking about
season.
this season.
I'm saying all
I'm
I
not
said.
talking about this season. I'm not though. I'm saying he
Crowds.
No,
Brother,
this
how long-
stinks.
Wait.
Is this your king?
Okay, wait.
Is
Let's-
this your king?
No, this is not for a
Yeah,
second.
we are the kings.
Let's go for
Yeah,
a second.
yeah.
How long has Trossard played for Brighton? This is his.
Bring that back. Bring that back.
Wait.
No,
Simple,
alright,
and he scored
everyone,
against all the
let
top
these,
6.
let these guys do it. Go.
Brother, I'm asking you a question. How long has he played for? He scored against all the top 6, and he's played for Brighton
Brighton.
like 2 seasons. How's that not cold?
Name me
I
a
need
left
to
winger
know
that's
that.
done it. Name me a
What's
left winger
funny
that's done
about
that.
bro. Because he didn't score this season. It's funny. Bro.
Yeah, exactly.
But you lost anyway. But how's that funny?
Because Son
For
didn't
us.
score against. Son hasn't scored against a lot of the top 6 this season.
Son, we lost.
No. He's
made
won
us
it,
lose.
but he's done it before. He's done it
It's calm,
before.
it's calm.
He's done it before.
Calm.
He's done it before. He's done it
You made us
before.
lose. We was in there.
He's done it before. You made yourself lose,
You
bro.
lost the ball.
Close the door.
Against me now.
You made
It's a third
yourself
team
lose.
in the
Who
match,
does
bro.
this? You made yourself lose. Trossard has scored against all the top 6 teams. That's all I
Marks.
said.
Arsenal's number 1 transfer of the summer was replaced by a better player at Brighton.
Mitoma.
Yeah, what? Of course.
He was.
And he was also
second
choice.
And he also done a dissertation on dribbling in his uni.
Matoma did, yeah.
Yeah.
But he's right as well. Trossard was low on the list.
So he can't be number 1. I'm sorry.
That's not how it works.
sorry.
That is not how it
He's
works.
not the number 1
That
signing.
was the Casemiro
That's
logic.
the
though.
Casemiro argument.
I'll be
You
honest
don't
with you, yeah. If Mudryk, 1 second, stop, Miles, everybody stop. No, we've done the cross talking
What's the
thing.
Casemiro logic?
Just 1 second, because
But
Mudryk,
they
yeah,
wanted De Jong and they got Casemiro.
No, because you wanted De Jong and you wanted someone else and then got...
you said this
Casemiro.
episode, and I think you said this episode, you would have preferred Mudryk. You want
I
Mudryk.
never said I would.
I said
prefer
it.
Mudryk.
I
I
said
never
Oh, so
said
you
that.
okay? Sorry.
I said
He
that.
said it. Yeah,
I didn't say that.
Mudryk was your number 1 target. He was the everything, everything. He was tweeting, he was storying, watching you lot. He interpreted his emotions.
You had him in the first team. You done the tactics.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So and
you,
that was
on
a guy,
Filthy,
yeah?
yeah.
And you didn't get him,
And
and
we
you
got
ended up with so Trossard can't be number 1.
What?
He can though.
How though?
I agree with
Mudryk's
you.
got to be number 1.
I agree with
Trossad's
you. I agree
good
with you.
though.
You're
Yeah.
sick. You're sick. You've done a good job, but he still can be
Trossad's
because
good.
Arsenal can win the league with a player they signed who was flying in the Premier League for 6 months
Anyway.
and can play in all those positions. It can still be number
he
1.
does his right
That's
hand.
serious.
That's what
Is
he
that
did.
only if they win then? Is that only if they win the league then?
No.
Brother, no matter what, let me tell you something.
Thank you.
He's only the best transfer this
Broski,
window if you win the
Let
league.
me tell you
Facts.
something. No matter who we bought, we would have won the league anyway.
Yeah, maybe.
Allow it.
Maybe.
Know the thing.
Without
First of all,
Casado, with Casado,
Trossard,
Jorginho winning it.
Casado,
Scored against the
Jorginho,
top 6.
Mikelolo, all of them boy there.
Of course, he scored
Oh,
against the
be
top
happy,
6
G. We
for
got
Brighton.
It's hard, bro. I wanted Mudryk. I
Pep's
can't
going
lie.
jail as well.
And Margs, see what you just said right now? He said Pep's going jail. I fully hear you, bro.
He looks old though. He looks old.
Pep?
Nah.
No, he's got
He looks like Robbie Williams.
he's got bumhole eyes.
Yeah, like, Uncle Fester eyes. He's got
Yeah,
Uncle Fester
yeah, yeah.
eyes.
I hate the fact that I understand that.
Yeah, Trossard.
When you say worse than Casemiro, surely you need to be ready to my. Oh, you've done my bad
Something
already.
quiet. Yeah, I've done my bad.
Okay,
I have
we're
done
just
my
waiting
bad.
for you.
I can
then.
say trust. Brother, have you not seen me? I'm never saying sorry, bro. Never, bro. He got sent off last game.
For strangling a man.
That's just a beef thing. though.
Nah, man, he's an idiot. How's your most experienced player just doing the mad thing?
Oh please, your captain used to do that, man.
Yeah, but he's not Casemiro, bro. He's
God is the best signing.
True.
man.
All right, boys. Filthy at 5. That's a great top 10. One of our great top 10s. We are the greatest at top 10s. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel. FilthyAt5.com. And nobody said my bad once in this episode. It's disappointing.
And we didn't swear. Oh, you saw. I was just about to say we didn't swear as well.